welcome to another episode of I Demand a Homestead. My name is Amanda, and today I'm going on a very exciting field trip. My husband, Dave, of the I Demand a Homestead, he for Christmas got me a trip to go ice fishing, which I'm going to kind of document later on. And he also got me a gift certificate to go and get ice fishing supplies. So this is going to be super exciting. So we're going to kind of go to the Bass Pro outlet, and we're going to pick up some supplies for ice fishing. Let's go. All right, so we have arrived at the Bass Pro shops. I'm really excited about this. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna do some shopping and see what we can see. All right, let's go in. Ooh, look at all the goodies. Okay, I think we're in the right place. It says Ice Fishing Headquarters. Now we don't need any of these super awesome ice fishing huts. Although they look super cool, right, Dave? Yeah, but that's not what we're here for. Let's keep looking. All right, so we have a $200 budget. The first thing we're gonna look at is to try and find a few rods. So let's see what we have. So as I understand it from the reading that I've been doing about kind of ice fishing rods, you've got a few different choices. There are fiberglass rods, there are graphite rods. Fiberglass tends to be a little bit more lightweight, so that's kind of good if we're looking to catch some like panfish or like jumbo perch or crappie or something like that. Where we're going, we can get jumbo perch. We can also get pike though, so we want to kind of be prepared for both. So what I'm actually looking for are some graphite rods. They're kind of like in the middle as far as the stiffness goes. We're looking kind of for a medium to heavy rod. So we're gonna kind of carry on and have a look for that. All right, so here is all the stuff we got. We got 4 rods because my husband and I are going, and you're allowed to fish 2 holes each. So let's kind of talk through the ones that we picked up. So I would have maybe gotten all the same kind or similar, but they didn't have everything that I wanted. The one that I wanted was this one, which is a Cabela's, and this is a graphite rod. It is 38 inches long, which is kind of a really nice length. Graphite is good. It's a medium rod. We got that for $49.99 Canadian. So that's kind of the one that I wanted. Then we got this one, which is also graphite. This one is called an ugly stick. So that's nice. Then we got this quantum one, which is as well also graphite. Those ones are all roughly the same length. That one's a little bit longer, this quantum. And then lastly, this one, which is an inexpensive one, which is called a whoopin' stick. This one's more kind of like a light action. And this one is a fiberglass rod. And then we got all combos, so they came with different reels. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to kind of compare them all and see which ones I like the best. And as I said before, we have the potential of running into jumbo perch, pike, crappie, lake trout. So we'll see what we think of these different rods for those things. If we get like a big giant pike on there, these ones are going to be maybe a little bit light to handle it, so we'll have to see how they do, especially that whoopin' stick. I hope I don't catch a pike on that. That would be super bad, but we'll see how the rest of them go. And then as far as our other items, we picked up some cold weather monofilament line, super strong. I got all 8-pound test because I thought this is kind of a happy medium. The monofilament will stretch a little bit more, which is kind of nice when the fish strikes. If you don't kind of pick it up right away, that stretch is nicer so that the fish doesn't let go of the lure or your bait right away. But it's not as strong as this fire line, which is a braided line. So I'm going to probably put that on one of our heavier rods. Again, I'm just hoping that the right fish hits the right rod, and again, that's 8-pound test. Okay, so I'll probably put this one on my Cabela's and see what I think of it. But this is about a 50-meter long spool of line, and that's enough to probably be doing about 2 of these rods. So I'll kind of decide where I want to put each one, and I've got an extra one just in case, right? Because you're going to break line and things like that. And then as far as tackle goes, I've read a lot of places that these slab grabbers, which I can bring it up close here, it's almost like a little spoon kind of thing, has a hook, and then it has that colored bead on there. So I read these were really good for pike and for jumbo perch, from a few people that are kind of going to the same area we are going. So that seemed to be like the one that everybody was recommending. So I've got some that have got red beads, I've got some that's got that chartreuse, and then I've got a few kind of different lengths of those as well. And then these you're supposed to use with a snap and swivel. So I got a few of those. All right. And then the last thing I picked up just for fun were these little shads, these kind of plastic shads, just because I've had some luck in the summertime with something like this when I was fishing for jumbo perch, so I figured I'd try it out as well. Don't mind the snow that's falling here. In addition to that, we're also going to be fishing with minnows. So I've got all your standard kind of regular tackle stuff, hooks, sinkers, those kinds of things I already have in my tackle box. So this is more just the specific for ice fishing. And then the other thing I ordered was because they didn't have them at the Bass Pro shop, was I ordered 4 rod holders. They're just simple ones. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on tip-ups until I know for sure that I like this ice fishing thing. I mean, I spent enough already, so more than I budgeted. But anyway, and then probably what I was going to do is just get a little bell for each one of these rods. And then the other thing I wanted to do is kind of set them up with a little piece of string that kind of holds them on to that rod holder, so that way if a fish happens to kind of take it, it doesn't pull the rod into the hole with it, because that would be very sad. So I'm going to probably kind of rig up some kind of a rod leash and then like a bell just kind of on the tip of the rod, so that way hopefully I'll hear it if I'm not looking directly at the rod. So that's my plan. I am super stoked. So thank you for joining me at another episode of I Demand a Homestead. If you guys have any kind of comments about the stuff that I picked up today, and anything else you think that I really have to have, please feel free to post it in the comment section. I haven't been ice fishing before, and I'm super stoked, but I also don't know very much about it. So your thoughts are appreciated. All right, next time we pick up this topic, we'll actually be kind of heading out to Lake Simcoe in Ontario to try our hand at ice fishing. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.